This show is hard to be fat. What's good? What's good? Welcome to the Cold Cheese and Hot Bullets podcast, where we give you everything that's going down with the Dallas Cowboys and, of course, my Green Bay Packers, man. I'm that man Reese, and my co-host here is
Cowboy 88, baby.
Yeah, he's a mad 88 right now because they are out of the playoffs.
Heated. I'm heated.
But hey, man, don't take it out on me though, man. Because
I'm
all
heated.
week,
I'm taking it out on any and everybody who will listen.
Listen,
bro.
man.
Hey, since we own the subject of the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers game, man, the best team won. Plain and simple. The Green Bay Packers came in there more hungry. They wanted it more, and they played like they wanted it. Unfortunately for my team, the defense was non-existent. The offense was okay, but I was saying this, and I was telling another Cowboy fan, you know what I mean? I'm not going to even blame this on Dak, because even if Dak played an A+ game, our defense was so disgusting that he would literally have to score 70 points to win that game. Now, in any, usual playoff game, 32 points is more than enough to win in any playoff game. But our defense was so disgusting that the man would have to score 60 points just to win that game. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to put it all on the quarterback. I'm putting it on this defense. I'm not going to even knock the special teams, but mainly the defense, then the offense for not expanding the playbook, because we had way better plays than that or whatnot. We didn't play half the plays that we did during the season. Then we come to the defensive side. You got Dan Quinn going with this zone defense, which we ain't known for zone. We known for man-to-man. So it was holes all over the place. I'm talking about it was so bad. It was so bad when your boy made plays, when your boy threw that ball, the dang cameraman had to search for a defender to see who was going to sack the guy that was about to run into the end zone. That's horrible. It's despicable. So at the end of the day, y'all deserve to win. The better team won, and we just didn't take this game serious or whatnot. Now they move on so they can get beat by the 49ers next week.
Now, everybody that's listening, you hear the hostility in my co-host.
Oh, it's very hostile.
The anger, the hatred.
Because this team ain't
coming
gonna
out
make
for
it to
the Dallas Cowboys.
Y'all ain't gonna make it to the Super Bowl. We got beat by a lesser team that ain't gonna make it to the Super Bowl. You gonna get whooped by the 49ers next week. And that's gonna make me even more mad because y'all ain't gonna advance next week. So we got beat by a team that ain't gonna advance past the divisional round. That's a problem. Sure is. I'm mad. I'm sure in. Got beat by a lesser team that ain't gonna beat the 49ers.
So let's talk a little bit.
That's supposed to be us.
Let's talk a little bit. So you thought that the Dallas Cowboys, who got whipped up earlier this season by the San Francisco 49ers, that you were actually going to go into San Francisco and win? That's really what you thought.
I'm not saying that.
So what's the problem with Green Bay going?
We're supposed to play them.
Obviously, you were not
supposed to play them.
Obviously,
but we messed around and played around with a number 7 ranked team that didn't deserve to be in the playoffs. We got beat by a non-deserving team. We made them look deserving. Now they got confidence about themselves. And them poor Green Bay boys is about to get spanked next week because we got them false sense of confidence. That's what I'm saying.
Non-deserving
is spanked because we gave false confidence.
That's an interesting way to say that, my brother. Because on Thanksgiving, hold on, let's think about it. Now, I'm going to be honest. As a Packer fan, I was 50-50 in the air. I was 50-50. There was an opportunity that we could.
You supposed to be, and you was left.
Hold on. I've let you talk. Respectfully, definitely, since you the loser, you shouldn't be talking at all. You need to.
Hey, we Cowboys fans.
Hold on. And that's the problem.
We do.
That's the problem.
We never stop. We supposed to go every
problem.
year.
You do a lot of talking, but no walking. No, it's nothing going on here. So let me go back a little bit. Thanksgiving, we were the underdogs on Thanksgiving. We were supposed to lose to the Detroit Lions.
Mm-hmm.
What happened in that game?
Y'all
It seems then we were supposed to go to Kansas. No, did they come to us? No, we went to Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
We were supposed to lose that game as well. Jordan Love outplayed the great Patrick Mahomes, hands down. If you go back and look at the stats, he was outperformed.
Yeah.
Jordan Love, first time starting quarterback, was out playing the great MVP Patrick Mahomes. Not taking anything away from Patrick Mahomes. But you got to be honest here, even as a Dallas Cowboy fan. Even as a Dallas Cowboy fan, you have to be real about the sauce that Jordan Love is putting out right now. You can't sit up here and be angry at the man for outperforming your quarterback.
I'm not angry at Jordan Love. That's what you did wrong.
Secondly, no. Because you just stated to a lesser team. Now, if I go back and look at the losses that we had this year, we've had multiple games where we've lost within 3 points. Now, I do feel like if Matt LaFleur played better plays, I think in the beginning of the season, he was playing a lot safer, almost like he was trying to protect Jordan Love instead of allowing these players to just play the ball game like he's allowing them to do now. I think that the outcome would have been a lot different if he would have allowed Jordan Love to just play. How he was able to change the plays at the line of scrimmage during the Dallas game. We didn't see that early on this season. He was sort of, do exactly what Matt LaFleur calls. But now he's out here changing the plays at the line of scrimmage because he sees that you're bringing pressure. Oh, I could call that out. He was not doing that at the beginning of the season. So yes, we are the 7th seed. And we went into the 2nd seed's house and did what we were supposed to do in a lot more of those games early on. So you got to give respect where respect is due. Another thing that I want you to understand is Dallas is a great team, but you only have one trick up your sleeve. And your one trick was CeeDee Lamb. That's it. You didn't have a running game all season. We got to call it what it is. Tony Pollard was not great. You had Ferguson. I think you had, Brandon Cook. But they were not consistent. The one person that you had consistently on your team that was balling out of control was CeeDee Lamb. The game up to the competition this past weekend, everybody was talking about there's no way in heck that Green Bay is going to be able to handle the connection between Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. That's all you heard day in and day out. CeeDee Lamb is going to go for about 200 yards. That was the word on the street. Dak Prescott is going to, he's just going to literally just shred us to death across the field. Right? Now, we have to recall that Green Bay has 9 first-rounders on their defense. Now, have they played up to par? No, absolutely not. But you got to understand that they have 9 first-rounders. I believe we have 2 all-pro defensive players back there in the backfield as well. So you just can't go in this game talking about y'all a lesser team. They just didn't perform well. But we played good enough, my brother, to get into the playoffs and put a 40-plus burger on the Dallas Cowboys. So who's the lesser team? You talking about we're the lesser team, but you are the lesser team.
Obviously now before.
So you really...
No.
They didn't have nothing to say, my man.
I got something to say. I got something to say.
It's nothing to say. You are at home on the couch. You are at home on the couch.
To say. I'm gonna say,
no, man.
No. I'm gonna break down your points. Now you said that CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott was supposed to shred y'all up and down the field. Before that game, that's what we was doing. That's what it was projected. People only speak on projections that you've been doing. That was the habit or whatnot. Yeah. And you was wrong.
So what happened?
What
happened?
The ain't been one person dependable. The 2 people that's been most dependable is Ferguson and Lamb. or
Hold on, hold
whatnot.
on, hold on,
One
hold on.
showed up and the other didn't.
Hold on. Ferguson has been consistent, but not as consistent with the connection between Dak Prescott and
No,
CD Lamb.
no, but he's second
Exactly.
in command. He's second in command. That's
Who
how
cares about
dependable
second?
guys that catch the ball or whatnot. First off, we was playing at a high level, but I don't know what it is about the Dallas Cowboys and the playoffs. We decide to nut up or whatnot. Now, the offensive calls on, and like I said, I'm not mad at y'all. I'm congratulating the
No, man, you came in here with the wrong energy, my brother. You came in here with the wrong energy.
Because guess what? Y'all came in the way you supposed to come in. You supposed to hit, talk your shit, and win the game. And that's exactly what y'all did. Y'all went in there and handled business. The problem is, I'm more mad at my team because my team was better on paper and it's better in real life, but we did not play our game. I'm mad at the Dallas Cowboys. You doing what you supposed to do. You supposed to go in there and win. If we gonna give you a mile, you took that mile and you made it 10,000 miles and won the game like you're supposed to. It's the Dallas Cowboys I'm more mad at because we had the better team, we had the better plays, and we sit around and let the lesser team beat us. Now the lesser team got confidence, and now they about to move on to another round. Yeah, y'all are a lesser team because we got the better record. All right.
So are you telling me? Hold on. So are you telling me just because you got the better record this year that you are the better team? So hands down, we got the better coach.
Till we got put out by a lesser team.
So hands down, we got the better coach. Mike McCarthy, he ain't that. That's why we let him go. I think, we let him go. He was fired. Nothing against Mike. I like Mike when he was here. But he's gone.
No, you was happy to let him go.
He was let go because he wasn't performing. It was time to let him go. All right, so we had the better coach. He out-schemed your coach. We had the better quarterback in this game.
Yeah,
your quarterback didn't he got outplayed. He got outplayed by a first-time performer on the starting in his first playoff game. Even though he's been to playoff games with Aaron Rodgers.
But his first
official starting game, he outperformed the quote-unquote bad man, Dak Prescott. Right? Aaron Jones has been in the playoffs before.
Yes, he has.
Numerous times. And he did what?
Oh, he ran all over.
He was slow?
No, he ran all over.
But I think every time we play the Dallas Cowboys, he outperforms himself when we play Dallas. I think he scored like 3 touchdowns.
It's every time we run into a real running back, period. It's not just Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is just one of many. And anytime we get a real running back, because the biggest problem with I'm going to tell you what the biggest problem with the Dallas Cowboys. Like I said, at the end of the day, I'm not knocking your team. You did what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go in there and win. You won. The biggest problem with the Dallas Cowboys is they have this son and bastard relationship with their team. Whereas the people they draft, they favor more than the people that they pick up on free agency. Now, we had plenty of cases where we got guys that can fill in these spots that help us with that run stopping game. But the simple fact that they want to get the bum that they drafted, and in football, it takes some years to develop play or whatnot. The whole purpose of free agency is to get a guy that can help you right then and there, that knows what they're doing. They want to put everything on the draft. The draft, you getting players at the draft, but doesn't mean that they develop enough to put them out there firsthand. You supposed to develop these guys, but in the meantime, you use the free agency to put guys in these spots, to help, train these guys up to get on par until then. But they mistreat the guys that they pick up on free agency, and they give all the love to these up and coming cats, these young cats, but they ain't ready yet. You gotta build the team according to. And at the end of the day, if you got a chance to get a Donovan Sue, a free agent, somebody you didn't draft, but a free agent or somebody that's good, or see what Ravens did. They got Roquan Smith in the middle of the season. You got a chance to get a guy that you can just put in place, they already know what they're doing, and they can solve your problem right away, you do that. We don't do that. We want to put faith in the guys that you draft, but it takes some years to develop these players to get to a point where they can be dependable. And that's the problem I have. We had plenty of chances to get guys in that defensive line to help stop that run. But the fact that they want to go with their guys and we good, we don't need nobody. When the playoffs come, you got lesser teams like the Packers beating us. And I got a problem with that because we're a better organization, we're richer, and we got the money to get these guys to stop from being embarrassed by a punk-ass Packer team or any other lesser team that come to the Dallas Cowboys. So now I got to sit with egg on my face because I know we got the cash, we got the escrow. Just spend the money and get the players. Now I got to sit here and look at this bum with a Packer hat telling me that they better. Now, we had the better record, we had the better team, and of course, we got the better fan base, but now I gotta sit here and look at this. But it's all good. It's all good. And one thing that's gonna make me really mad, I'm gonna be mad again this weekend. I hope y'all win because I hope that y'all didn't beat us in vain. I'm rooting for you. Win this game because every time the Packers take us out, they lose the next game. I want to see y'all in the Super Bowl. I don't want to hear nothing else, no excuses. You got us out the way. Now you get them big boys out the way. Now you getting a real team that ain't going to take you for granted like we did. And that's a problem. So you better win this game.
Man, let me apologize to y'all that's listening. I apologize to y'all that's listening to this video, man.
You better win this game, Cheesehead. Don't beat me and then be a team that's going to die in vain in the 49er land. I want to see y'all win this game. I want to see that same smile next week after you win this game. Because if you gotta sit on the couch with me, I'm gonna dog you next week.
Listen,
you better win this game.
Listen, all right. So I'm hearing you out, but listen.
That's right.
First and foremost,
win.
Let's not talk about the lesser team. Yes, you are probably you're the biggest franchise in the world.
You damn
and that's due to Jerry Jones, and that's mainly your problem.
That was before Jerry. Rodgers.
No, I'm just saying.
Correct.
But the reason why you are where you are right now is because of Jerry Jones.
Oh yeah, Jerry. Okay.
That ain't had nothing to do with back in the day. Mm-hmm. Y'all wasn't no $9 billion franchise back in the day.
We was saying
because he didn't even buy it for $9 billion.
Team before Jerry.
Y'all still ain't never been. But like I said, y'all didn't beat nobody at home. Okay, let's be honest. Y'all beat the Jets 30-10. Y'all beat the Patriots 38-3. Mm-hmm. Y'all beat the LA Rams 43-20.
They made the playoffs. They somebody.
Yeah, but they didn't have their quarterback.
We still were whooping with their quarterback. Come on.
I don't know. Y'all was struggling.
We always paint Matthew in LA. Come on now.
Well, who knows? They didn't have Matthew Stafford. Y'all beat the New York Giants 49-17.
They got Washington
Commanders 45-10. Y'all barely got through with the Seattle Seahawks 41-35. Y'all, of course, y'all beat the Eagles. We know what went down.
Well, we lost the first time.
But then you also got away with a game, week 17, when y'all beat the Lions. Now, I'm not going to put that all on y'all. That was some on, Campbell as well, not going for the field goal, just to tie the game up and go into overtime. And I know you're going to say, well, there was also a tripping penalty and all of that. If you want to be honest, if Dak Prescott would have played the game he needed to play, all you have to do, don't worry about no penalties. If the defense would have
played prevent defense to get them to that point, and they would have played their regular defense, they wouldn't have made it to that point where that call would have been.
Exactly. So that goes back to the coaching as well.
Yeah, it goes back to the coaching.
So what I'm trying to tell you is, when you say we had the lesser team, and you say
you did,
you had a better fan base. First of all, did you see that crowd there? Did you see how many Packers were in Dallas for that game?
Well, y'all travel with.
Now you've been a little disrespectful when you talking about our fan base.
I'm always gonna be disrespectful.
Yeah, you've been a little.
What we do.
Well, I mean, and you get used to losing to the Packers. So I can see it, my brother. I see the.
I'm still mad about last year. Man, I'm still mad about last year.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
man.
still mad about last year losing to y'all. Cause we
Oh.
had y'all and we just gave it to you.
No,
All right.
I think Christian Watson woke up 3 touchdowns that game, I believe.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
said, once again, that goes back to coaching. You didn't run the ball effectively. You didn't do what you needed to do, and you allow Aaron Rodgers and that Rudy Pook team to stay in the game, and you lost. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and talk about this real quick. All right? So, Love in this past game, Love went 16 of 21. He actually almost had a perfect game. I don't know why Matt LaFleur decided to bring him back in. I think he saw the score getting a little bit closer and brought him back in, and then he missed the throw to the tight end to Tucker Kraft, and that took off his perfect rating. I would have stayed out.
Y'all already won.
No, but it just looked good. It just looked good. I love
it's
to
all
see
about
it, my
it's
brother.
all it's not
But
about
anyway,
style, it's all about winning.
Yeah, I understand.
You won.
You can't talk about winning right now. But anyhow, he went 16 of 21 for 272, three tugs. What's his name? Aaron Jones carried the ball 21 times, 118 yards for 3 tugs. Romeo Dobbs, 6 catches for 151 yards, 1 touchdown.
Kill.
Like, he was killing. Now, when you go back and look at that tape, these guys, I know you said we got the lesser skilled team. Now let's have a real conversation real quick. I hope that you guys have enjoyed the going back and forth that we had earlier. But let's go ahead and talk about some real facts. This team ain't supposed to be here. This team isn't supposed to be here in the playoffs, period. That's what people felt at the beginning of this year. They felt like we were not supposed to be here. This was supposed to be a rebuild year for the Green Bay Packers. No one thought that Jordan Love would be this good this soon. And then definitely with these first year and second year starters as the wide receivers, we definitely were not supposed to be there. But when you look at Romeo Dobbs in that game, you go back and look at the highlights in that game with Romeo Dobbs, the things that he was doing to your veteran cornerbacks and defensive backs did not allude to me that he was a 2-year starter. The way he was looking in on that, I forget the route that he was doing where he was actually looking like he was going in. Gilmore saw him look that direction like he was going for the ball. Gilmore went that direction. Romeo planted that foot in the ground and went right.
Oh yeah, he
wide
did the
open.
step.
Wasn't nobody there. Yeah, he did the 2.
he did the LaShawn LaCoy. Back in the day,
Man.
McCoy, he shook him. He got that work.
Listen, man.
These young
dudes out here are balling. Now, as much as you want to talk about we're the less deserving team to be in the playoffs, this is what I do know. We got 7 or 8 dudes out here catching this ball. They ain't got that many defensive backs catching that ball with no 4.2 speed, no 4.3 speed. Even on the San Francisco 49ers. Now they got what? They got what's his name? They got Warner, they got Greenlaw. They're some good dudes. But at the same time, they're not running that speed either. Because I went to go look at their speed. They're not running that. So if you get 7 to 8 dudes running that, who you catching? You're going to have to pick your poison somewhere down the line. And let's be honest, one of the best quarterbacks this season right here, I'm not talking about any other season, this season right here, to the blitz and the pressure, has been Jordan Love. He's been elusive in the backfield. And our offensive line has gotten a whole lot better. At first, in the beginning, we were playing musical chairs. One man in, one man out. We subbing here, we're subbing here. We don't know who's here. Walker is in, he's out, he's injured. Jenkins is in, he's out, he's injured. And then, best believe we don't even have our best, all-time, all-pro left tackle. David's been out all season pretty much except for week 1. And I think he said he's coming back next year. So just to think about what we've done with what we have, I'm excited about the future. Even if we don't, and I'm gonna end it on this note on my part. Even if we don't beat the San Francisco 49ers, I'm super ecstatic about what the future holds for the Green Bay Packers. Because if this team stays together like it is right now, next year when the draft comes and we get more players to add to this, bro, we could be in a Super Bowl. I'm just listen. This was the Dallas Cowboys' best time to make it. You had it all set up, bro. It was set up for y'all to take this. Y'all could have had the Rams go into San Francisco, who knows that team pretty well. They could have put them out. Who knows? Who else could have done it for you? But this was your best opportunity. And I'm not here to throw dirt in your eyes, man. I'm just saying this was your time.
You speaking facts, and that's
And
the thing. That's the thing that makes me so mad. It's not the fact. It's not the fact that y'all beat us. It's just how y'all beat us and how lackluster my team was. The thing is, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. When when I say y'all the lesser team, I'm only going by record. Basically, 12-5, 9-8, whatever y'all record was. It wasn't 12-5. My thing is, listen, and I'm giving all the credit to the Pack. The Packers came in and did what they're supposed to do. This team that in the future is going to potentially be a Super Bowl team, and I've seen it. And the way the Packers is building their team, guess what? It's being built the right way or whatnot, and they're not depending on guys that they just draft. They're picking up players whatever they can get them from. The thing is about the Dallas Cowboys, the culture got to change. All this bias on who we draft and who we pick up, no, you grab them because they're a good player. You don't depend on, okay, we draft this guy, this is our guy, and we pick up this guy from the free agency. Oh, he's a Cowboy, but he's an outsider. No, if he's coming in to produce, you embrace him as a Cowboy, and you make sure he take the spot of the draft guy if he ain't doing the damn thing. Now the Packers is gonna be good for the next if they keep this team together for the next 6 to 7 seasons. They like I always said that they are potentially dangerous team, and you cannot take these cats for granted. The Packers came in and they
yeah,
simply kicked ass. And then I seen the video of your boy Aaron Jones saying, "Hey man, these niggas just some front runners." Cause like I said, the Dallas Cowboys is soft. You hearing it from a Cowboy fan. He said they some front runners. He said I'm gonna come in there, I'm gonna run this ball up their ass, and we gonna win this game. And that's what the hell they did or whatnot.
man,
So at
man,
the end
man,
of the day, the
you
Packers
coming?
the Packers is on is they on the road. They on the golden bridge, Golden Gate Road to do whatever they can do and whatever they want to do in the future. My thing is the mentality got to change for my team. When these playoff games come, we got to be like, hey, if we don't win this game, we going home, and damn it, I ain't going home. I want that mentality in my team. I want the same mentality that the Packers came into our stadium with what's that this playoffs. I want the same mentality that the San Francisco 49ers came in with in our stadium in the playoffs. I want that, hey, we gonna fight or die on this field and go to the next round, even if it kills us. And we don't have that killer mentality, and that's what makes me mad right there. Because I know my team is better than the Packers. My team is almost better than just about any team that's in the playoffs right now. But we sitting at home because we don't have the grit to defend home field when we got a chance. And that burns me up. So what I'm saying is, and I'm serious, if y'all lose, I'm gonna be pissed all over again. Because there goes an example of a lesser team getting beat by a better team where we should have been facing that team. So I
So
hope
let's
y'all
deal. So
win.
let's
At
so
least,
let's
at
deal
least
with
I
that real
understand
quick.
that my loss ain't in vain. If y'all win, I'll be like, okay, well, they really deserve to beat the Cowboys because they just got to beat the 49ers. That's the team that's destined. So I'm
So
hoping
let's
y'all
so
win this
let's
game.
just deal, let's just deal with it this way. So the Green Bay Packers have been in playoff mode for probably the last 4 weeks. Okay,
Hope y'all
y'all
stay in it.
y'all hold on. So y'all were what 12-5? What was the
Mm-hmm.
record? So
Yep.
y'all pretty much been y'all know y'all made it to the playoffs. It was what it was. You were just trying to figure out the seeding. We had to play to get into the playoffs. The last time we had to play to get into the playoffs, it didn't go too favorable. We lost to the Detroit Lions, and we had Aaron Rodgers back there in the backfield. But if you were to go back to that one time season back in 2010, we had to play to get into the playoffs as well. And we went all the way to the Super Bowl with that lesser quote unquote team. We had to play away every single game up into the playoffs. They said the same thing about Green Bay then. Who knows Jordan Nelson? Who knows Randall Cobb, Greg Jennings? Donald Driver was the most established wide receiver we had. Right? Now,
Mm-hmm.
what I'm trying to say is, like, if we don't win, I'm still good. We playing with house money right now because we're not supposed to be here.
That's what I
But this
said.
is what I'm. But this is what I'm gonna tell you right here, real quick. If them boys play in there like they played against y'all, This ain't gonna be no game where they just gonna kill us. It's gonna be a closer than what people are expecting type of game.
It's gonna be a
That's
playoff
what I'm
game.
honest. This is what I feel. Jalen Reed, all Reed, Christian Watson, Bo Melton, who came out of nowhere, bro. Bo Melton, I ain't heard Bo Melton like Bo Jackson, like that's a good name right there. That lets me know you're gonna be legendary on this squad if you Bo, your name Bo. So I'm just saying, um, we got Reed, Wicks, Watson, um, who am I missing? Don't get mad at me, y'all. My mind is all over the place. Dobbs. Um, we even got what's his name? I can't think about it right now. But what I'm saying is, we got all these players at our disposal, and Aaron Jones can run out there and catch the ball too. And if he get out there on that end, he's killer. And that's another thing that he did to y'all. Not only running up the middle, but once he got to the outside, you see what I'm saying? So I just felt, and then we got the tight ends. Tucker Craft is our second tight end. Musgrave is the first tight end who was out due to his kidney issue.
Mm-hmm.
Tucker Craft came in, bro, and has killed the league as a tight end. So if these boys come in there and ball out, do some 12-man type of offense and all of that, and see what we can see what San Francisco is going to bring to the table. I feel pretty good going into this game. Now I do feel like if we go in there and Jordan Love outduels Brock Purdy, and Brock Purdy makes some mistakes like he did against the Baltimore Ravens, this game can be over quickly. Because this is the one thing we've seen about Brock Purdy. If he gets down, he ain't able to get back out. He's not. He's not that type of quarterback. They're a lot like a front running team too. Once they start running and you allow them to get ahead of you like 2 to 3 scores, they just gonna continue to pile up on you. But that's what happened with Baltimore. He just couldn't pull that thing out. And
Well,
then they take him off the field.
yeah, they did.
Yeah,
They did.
it was no need for him to stay out there any longer.
They did. But the point is with Jones and his running style against my team, he didn't even have to get the edge. I mean, that's how ridiculous my defense was. He didn't even have to get to the edge. All he had to do was just kept on punching that middle because basically Dan Quinn's style of defense is he want hybrid players. So he want a whole bunch of DB type players to play linebacker because they're quicker. And it's cool against lesser teams until until you run into a bull and you gonna need stout. You're gonna need a stout Matador to hold up against him. And that's the problem or whatnot. So be honest with you, Jones didn't even have to hit the outside. All he had to do was just keep on going through the middle because he had that all day. Plus, our damn DBs was 10 yards back. So by the time they get to him to sack, he already got 5 to 7 yards. And then by the time
Well,
they make contact, he had an extra 2 yards after the contact. So at
Well,
the end,
I know pretty well about our DBs playing 10 yards back. That's what we did with the New York Giants.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How they beat us. So I know exactly what that feels like, right?
And if you look at the all 22, Jordan Love, not Jordan Love, but Aaron Jones didn't get touched until he hit the second level of the defense. And basically, when he got to the second level, he was just running through arms or whatnot. So he got pretty much almost to the last stands against the free safety where he finally failed, and that killed us. That it was a snowball effect. So, like I said, at the end of the day, man, the better team won. I salute the Packers for doing in there and handling their business or whatnot. I'm more mad at the Dallas Cowboys because at the end of the day, after all the stuff that we done been through with these playoffs, and after all the shit that people been talking, hey, they play good in the regular season, but let's see what they gonna do in the playoffs. Everybody knew what was gonna come down if you lose this game, and you at home. You work hard to get it home. Philly gave us the second seed or whatnot due to them collapsing in the season. You take advantage of that. Now we got a team. To me, I feel like ain't supposed to be playing against the 49ers. It's supposed to be us. So now, since y'all made it, I'm like this. Hey, you shit, y'all. And the thing that gets me, really makes me mad when we get beat. We give another team superpowers. When people beat the Cowboys, we give that team superpowers. They get an extra boost of confidence. Seem like they get stronger. We giving powers to people. So this gonna be a good game because hey, we done gave you a few extra superpowers. That confidence that's building up by beating the Cowboys, it festers. So at the end of the day,
Man,
you
you
better
get
take them
that.
superpowers and you better
Man,
give it to them 49ers.
now
Y'all better
listen.
not lose. You better not lose because as soon after you lose, I'm making a video bombasting the Packers. I'm making a video dissing
Hey,
the hell out the
man.
Packers. I said,
Hey,
listen here,
man.
these fools done beat us and they done lost against the 49ers. I'm
So,
going to
so,
be
so,
mad.
so let me get
Y'all
this
better
straight.
win this game.
Let me get
You
this
better
straight.
win.
Let me get
You
this
better
straight.
win. I don't want to
Let
hear
me
no excuses. You
let
better
me get
win.
this straight. Let me get this straight.
Yeah.
So if y'all would have won, because we know y'all didn't, but if y'all would have won, y'all wouldn't been playing San Francisco anyhow.
It don't even matter.
You would have been
Y'all beat
playing the
us.
lesser.
So now
But
you
what I'm
playing
saying,
by 49ers.
but you would have never played them if what you needed to come true to what you needed to come into fruition happened, which you needed another team to beat them because you wouldn't have been able to beat them anyhow.
Okay. All right.
Let's
All
be
right.
honest.
All right.
Let's be
Hey,
honest.
I can't wait for
Because
that
you
reaction video. I
because
can't wait.
honestly because honestly and
Woo.
I'm not speaking confidently. I'm just saying
I
we've
can't wait.
seen what they've been able to do to you. All
Hey,
right?
I can't wait.
Um because if you let the quote unquote lesser team come in there and do what we did to you, then what do you expect the San Francisco
Hey,
49ers to do
hey,
to you?
listen. As far as I'm concerned, we let the lesser team beat us. I guess we didn't deserve to be in there in the first place. I'm just gonna be real
Obviously.
with you.
Now see,
I mean,
now listen,
I'm just gonna be
listen, as
honest.
much as you
You know what I mean?
as much as you're talking about the Packers being the lesser team, I
Yeah.
know what you're going see, I know what you're going through. Cause see, multiple times we've had a 13-year winning season. Multiple times. And
Mm-hmm.
guess what? We win. We didn't go to the Super Bowl. We went
Of
home
course
just
not.
like you did.
Mm-hmm.
So I know exactly what you're feeling right now. The
Mm-hmm.
only difference between me and you is the difference between a Packer fan and a Dallas Cowboy fan is we're realists about our situation. Y'all, unfortunately, the Dallas Cowboy fans are the worst fans when it comes to every season talking about this is our year. This is it. This is it, daggone it. We're going all the way to the Super Bowl.
Cause it
And
is.
every year it turns out to be the same daggone thing.
It is. It is. Listen here.
every
We gonna
every
keep on
year.
saying this is our year until it is our year. It's just what it is. It's what we
So
do as
now we're going
Cowboy
on
fans.
year. So now that we're going on year 29, it's gonna be
It's
our
gonna be
year
our
again.
year. Hey, listen here. Listen here. It's everybody year until it ain't. Listen, you can be the same way. You know what I mean? But I
We're
know
not
everybody
though.
else fan base is miserable or whatnot.
We're not.
Some things we gotta believe in. So it's our year every year. It is. Yes, it is. Every year is our year.
So
Every
when
year
are
is
you
our
gonna
year.
stop believing? So when are y'all gonna stop believing that the next year is
Never.
your year?
Never. That's what makes a Cowboy fan a Cowboy fan. We'll never stop believing that because every year is our year, man. We gotta keep that. We gotta keep that hope. That's the only
But
thing that keep us
but
Cowboy fans.
But you do understand doing the same thing over and over is a sign of insanity.
I know it's insane. We're a little insane. We're very insane.
Yeah, y'all, like, you got to be insane to think that this is normal.
Hey, listen. Hey, until it change, this is this way it is. You know what I mean? Packers, y'all got y'all thing. We got our thing. Let us have our every year, okay? All right.
We'll
okay.
do. Hey,
you know what I mean?
I'm good
you
for
just
it, but I feel
49ers. Well, I got a reaction video that you ain't gonna like. I got one.
Don't
way
worry
for
about it. Don't worry about it.
We'll, you, buddy. You just better be. Hey, you done beat my team. You better show and improve and show that you're appreciative for beating the great Cowboys by beating the San Francisco 49ers. I want to see you in that NFC Championship against them Ravens. You better show up.
Man.
You better show up.
Shoot, listen. While we're talking about the Ravens,
got a hot
I mean,
video for you.
Listen. While everybody talking about the Ravens, I mean, they got to worry about the Houston Texans. Quote unquote, the lesser team.
They get past the Texans. I mean, CJ banging, but come on, man, they get past these Texans. I mean,
see that type of stuff you coming with right now.
Yeah, I'm coming with it. Just like the 49ers gonna get past the Packers. I got a video for you though. Don't worry about it. I got a video for you. Just wait. What could happen? What will happen? Could happen to the Packers. I'm telling you. I mean, it's gonna happen. That's all I'm saying. You better win this game. Well, I got a video for you. I got one specially made.
And look, bro. I'm not concerned. We playing with house money.
Hey,
what Prime say? Show me the money. Show me the money. Listen,
it shows me this not concerned.
I'm not concerned at all. You see all of this around me right now, all of this good stuff around me. We are good over here, man. Hey. We good, bro. And if we don't win, I'm still good. I'm not going to be like you, upset about the whole situation, talking about, I hope they win. I hope they win. All this anger built up. I told you, that's part of that insanity. You got to let some of that go. You got to let it go, bro. I'm saying
I ain't letting it go at all. All I'm saying is, listen, I hope y'all win this game. Do not waste you beating the great Dallas Cowboys by losing to the 49ers. I want y'all to take advantage of this.
The who Cowboys?
Yes, the great Dallas Cowboys.
Man, you better get the heck up out of here, man. Y'all ain't been great for 30 years. Oh, like I said, man, you on one tonight. But like I said, man, we better get up off of here, man. We better cover it up, man. Cover it up. You should came in here with an all black on. Everything. Face mask, everything. Don't show none of it. Alright? Like I said, man, we about to get up out of here. We held y'all for about 40 minutes. We hope that you guys have enjoyed the podcast tonight. We will be back to talk about this game. Hopefully,
that's what Aaron Jones did every time he ran through. Yeah.
Oh! See y'all soon, man. Talk to y'all. Peace.